What's going on, guys? Talon back here, and today, oh, Bandai, did you piss a lot of people off? Woo-wee, yeah, where to begin on this one? So, first off, background gameplay is just some Battlefield and Rocket League gameplay. Just, you know, you can just watch that if you really want to. But first, I'm going to have two things up on the screen. Well, that's technically three things. First is going to be obviously the face cam, so you can listen to me and I can tell you exactly what I need to tell you for this video. Second is going to be something I recorded on my phone about a simulation about what it takes to actually pull LR Gohan. And I will leave a link down in the description below so you can check out these simulations. They do it over on the DBZ page about, you know, all the rates for the banners and everything. Yes, the rates are included now in the game itself, but they do not break down the rates of every single character and all that stuff. So I personally still use that website all the time. So I'm going to have that kind of on the side there. And then also I'll be randomly showing off pictures of like the banner and everything and some rates and everything that were also found and just going over my initial thoughts. I have not summoned on this banner yet, so look forward to my Heroes versus Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta video, which I will be releasing probably, if you're watching this right as this is coming out, probably within the same day. It'll be a double upload day. And I'll have a question about about my next video, about what you want me to do. So if you vote on that, you can let me know, and then I might summon on it. Maybe do a collab summon if any other YouTubers are really up to it, guys. You know, if you're watching this and you're up for it, sure, why not? I wouldn't mind throwing 90 stones at it. I could easily do that. I'm not gonna go crazy on this. So anyway, so I'm gonna explain why. So first off, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time hit for the US, or 12 p.m. Japan time hit here. And everyone was wondering, like, where's the LR Gohan banner? Or, the SSR Gohan that we have to pull, who eventually Dokkans into the LR that we want to get. Well, we didn't get that. We got a double rates banner. And you're thinking, okay, double rates banner is cool and all. I mean, it's always a good shot to try and get an SSR that maybe you don't have. Or, hey, I need to dupe this, and so we're going to try this out. But, yeah, nothing. I mean, Bandai has not released any information at all about this Gohan. Nothing at all. So you're kind of sitting there going like, okay, what's going on? Did they lie? Or, I guess they didn't lie technically because they never released any information, so we never knew. It was all leaked from, all the data mining and everything. So, but it turns out that in the banner, Gohan is in there. He is in there. He's just not the featured card or whatever. If you scroll through the main characters that you can pull from the banner, he's not in there. So you're thinking to yourself, okay, well, he's an SSR. It's a double SSR rate banner. We've got to be able to pull him, pretty easily, I would assume. Yeah, that's why I've got the little phone recording there on the side showing you exactly how many stones it takes to even pull one SSR Gohan. It is ridiculous. The rates right now, if you can see the picture right up in the middle of the screen right now, comes from the website that I told you about. And basically, it costs right now roughly around $2,000 worth of stones just to pull one on average. Of course, this is all rates. This is all, percentages and everything. And if you could get really lucky, you could have 5 stones, pull them right there, and you'd be done. But on average, $2,000 worth of stones, essentially. And when I saw that, I sat there going, you've got to be kidding me. There's got to be some kind of catch. And if you also didn't know, the amount of medals required to awaken him after he becomes his TUR form. So you still have to use the cell medals to awaken him to his TUR form. And then you use the Dokkan Battlefield medals to awaken him into his LR form. It used to be 77 medals. Now it's only 7. So you're thinking, okay, that's really nice, but what the heck is going on here, Bandai? Like, seriously, what's going on? So basically, he's in the banner, but he's not featured, and he has a really, really low rate and a chance for you to actually pull him. He is basically the LR Android SR variants, but for stone summons instead of friend summons. Now, a couple of people that I also saw were also saying like, wait, hang on, he's only in this double rates banner? No. Basically, from this banner, this double rates banner, and any future banners we get. So no, he's not in the SSR, he's not in the SSJ4 banners or anything right now, but pretty much any banner going forward, you have a shot to pull this Gohan. And I will confirm that whenever we get a new banner after this. This double rates banner goes until I think the 6th or 7th of March, but the Super Saiyan 4 stuff is going to be ending on the 1st, which is next week. Oh, jeez, March, you're going by, or February went by way too fast, man. Anyway, so I'll look in there and I'll be like, okay, yep, Gohan's in here, or no, he's not, but pretty much he's going to become that kind of generic SSR that, you pull it and at first you'd be thinking, oh, it's just a Gohan SSR, but this one does become an LR. So yeah, I guess it's up to you. I do not summon on this banner if you are A, free to play, and you have to save your stones, you don't buy anything. Unless you are a new player and you happen to have a few stones saved up, or you did it through the story missions or events or anything like that, and you need some SSRs to build maybe a good team. Like say you re-rolled for Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and you don't have the best agility cards though, and because there are a few good ones in here, then by all means I say summon on, because if you're starting out, it is nice to be able to get some better rates to get some SSRs. I can totally understand it, and if you happen to pull Gohan, well then, you've got the luck, and you need to go do the lottery right now and win billions right now. And they throw it all at Dokkan, apparently. But yeah, but if you are a veteran player, you are really ranked up, you've got a stable, deck, you've got a bunch of good characters, you're, top of your game and everything, I would not really summon on this banner. I honestly would not. Unless there are a few that you want, like maybe you want Nova because you don't have Gotenks, but you have the other guys. Or maybe you want Turles because he actually is a pretty good card. Or you want Majin Vegeta because he's a nuker, he's pretty good when he Dokkans. Okay, I can understand that. Those guys actually have pretty high rates, and they seem to drop pretty frequently. So that is pretty good. But overall, I would not do it. Or if you do want to do it, go ahead, but do not chase Gohan. Do not go, oh, one more. He's not worth it. He is not worth it. I don't know what happened in my last video when I was talking about what exactly LR Gohan is and his abilities and everything. But when I said that he is the strongest card in the game, many people, oh my gosh, the comments, guys, seriously, calm down a bit, okay? LR Gohan is the hardest hitter in the game. On top, whether his pass or his leader skill and everything else combined, that does not make him the best card. There are plenty of arguments to say others are the best cards right now. But in terms of the hardest hitter, Gohan is because of his passive and everything, okay? So, calm down, okay? Let's not start wars here and everything. So, enough crazy stuff happens in the world as it is, okay? So, anyway, so your chances of pulling him are very low. And going forward, if you happen to pull, I would honestly say save your stones, wait for some Dokkan Fest banner to come, whether it's for the next, Super God Tech or the next Super God, Physical or whatever happens to come next, whether it's heroes or villains. Gohan, I'm 99% sure on this, he will be in those every pretty much future banner going from here on out, okay? So if he is in there, you could be trying to pull for someone else, and then you get him. I mean, let's face it, though. If you have... Let's just say this for a second. You have Buhan. You have Buhan maxed out because, well, you're allowed to farm his SA for one thing, so you better have him at SA10, although I've seen some SA1s. Yeah, I'm looking at all you guys right there. Buhan has... He's literally Gohan. He's a nuker, just like Gohan is. The only difference is in his passive is that Buhan heals, and Gohan gets extra ki to allow to get to that second super attack. So, if you have Buhan, you don't really need to go for him. Yes, obviously, having Gohan is better than Buhan as in terms of a leader because it's 90% instead of 70%. And then you can make like the ultimate intel team as of right now on this point. But don't throw so many stones and money at this. Just don't do it. There's no point. If you have Buhan, you've got a very good team right now. You've got nothing to worry about. Buhan can still take on pretty much any events right now. It's been proven numerous times. If we can beat him with free-to-play teams, Buhan can easily take them on. So, no matter what's going to come forward. The only thing Buhan might have trouble with in the future is the super physical, but I'm sure but because of his healing ability, I'm pretty sure we're still going to be able to do it no problem. So, anyone who, was triggered by this whole Gohan thing, I understand it, but don't throw your stones away at this. If you need the SSRs, go for it. If you don't need the SSRs and you're pretty good to go, or maybe you just want to do a couple summons, just do a couple singles, get a couple of SSRs here and there, and boom, you're good to go. But don't throw 500,000 stones at it. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Gohan will come eventually, or they'll slowly start to raise the rates. Although, based on what we got with the LR androids, those rates are still pretty low. So, yeah, take it with a grain of salt, I guess. So, yeah. So, hopefully this has helped you guys, understanding exactly what has happened with the LR Gohan. The fact that he is in the banner, but he's not featured. Bandai basically just kind of snuck this in a little bit, and they're like, okay, here. They didn't really tell us because I don't, in a perfect world, they were probably hoping that no one was going to data mine the game, and then when people start actually pulling the Gohan, they would have been like, oh, wait, this guy can actually go, LR? Sweet. Where'd all this information come from? But, you know, 21st century here, people. We you know, things are data mined like no tomorrow. So, again, just, he will come eventually. Don't worry. You know, unless you are completely craving an intel leader and you must have him, I guess, well, you know what? It's your money. It's, you know, your stones, or however you want to throw it. Go for it if you really want to. But honestly, I would say don't do it. I would probably throw a few stones at the banner. You know, I could use a dupe Super Saiyan Blue Goku. I could use a dupe Gotenks. There are a couple of SSRs in there I could definitely use. I mean, easily. I can't deny that. But I'm not going to just be like, all right, Bandai, here you go. Gimme. I'm just not doing it. And I highly advise you not to do it as well. So, yeah. So, anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the video. I guess lastly, on the side here, hopefully you've probably seen it a couple times by now. I'll do it with the simulation and everything. Just showing you how many SSRs you would eventually pull along with SRs to finally get Gohan, or however many Gohans you did. So hopefully that just shows you right there, like, wow, if you actually pull him, you are extremely lucky, and not to waste your stones if you don't have to. So yeah, this is definitely not for someone who, you know, is really far along in the game, but you cannot buy or anything like that. Just stay away from it. Just stay away from it. You've got the ticket banner until the end of the month, which granted is only about a week, but nonetheless, just don't do it. Just start saving your stones for the next big super boss, okay? Just to do that, okay? So anyway, so that's going to be it for the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Leave your like down below if you liked the video, and leave your comments if you are actually summoning for Gohan, or if you're just going to, you know, forget about him. He will be summoned eventually, like I've said before. So, you know, just going to keep your stones or whatnot. And don't forget to check out my Heroes vs. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta video that will be coming out at this, you know, if you're just watching this now at the very beginning when it's released, it will be out within 4 or 5 hours, give or take, hopefully. Or if you're watching it after the 24th, essentially, then it's already out. Go ahead and check that out, and don't forget to go with the question in that video about what you want the next video to be. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed though, and until next time, guys, I will see you in the next one.